And your commentator now is Reg Guttridge.
So the Macho Man is back, the southpaw in the tiger trunks. And what an exciting fighter. Louis Burke from New Mexico comes with a reputation for toughness, and he'll need it. Just a little bit ring rusty Hector Camacho, former World Boxing Council's junior lightweight champion of the world. Look at this start. He relinquished that championship and now he's after the full lightweight title. And a really big ticket seller, brought up in Spanish Harlem of New York, born in Puerto Rico but lived most of his life in New York. And because of his rather wayward ways, they sent him out to the West Coast, to California, to calm him down and get down to training again, because he really is a wasted fighter. He has so much quality, so much excitement. And he's got the bravado, but he can also back it up. Just look at that sharp punching. So the Burke's management have imported Angelo Dundee to come in the corner to try and help their man. He's such a great pro. He's only lost 1 of 20, Burke. And it's a breakthrough for him because Camacho's just about 1 fight away now from a crack at the World Lightweight Championship. Jose Luis Ramirez from Mexico. Livingston Bramble holds the WBA version. Doesn't always have to go in slugging, Camacho. He can pick his punches well. He looks fairly seasoned for only 22, and of course on a long winning run now of 24 fights, and he's knocked out or stopped 14 of those rivals. But he won't have to go looking for Louis Burke. He's always coming at him, but the countering is just brilliant there. Bow on the back of the head there, a touch of the Barry McGuigan's, that's what he's doing. Well, they certainly haven't larked about in the opening round. There's no sizing up, just getting stuck in. And the referee, Larry Hazard, having to do that. He really looks as though he's straight out of a Hollywood movie of a fight. Opening round this is definitely not going 10, this one. Shows that Camacho must have been training hard because his punching is sharp and he's on target. In dispute with the manager, the old reasons for staying out of the game for a while, which is really a great shame. And the entrance into the ring, that was flash enough, and a heavy fur coat. Old Bud Flanagan would have loved that one. There he is in the Montoya camp, a very busy fighting camp out on the West Coast. And he's looking, look at this, isn't he? Oh, that's it. I did tell you, I warned you about this guy. But he's got it and he can fight, so he can do it. Second round. And the war cry from the Macho Man, as he calls himself. Has good reason to do it. What an exciting fighter. Up, and the left hook there, the southpaw left hook. Neutral corner, standing 8 count. Under the Jersey rules, they can actually give a standing count, as they do in amateur boxing at Olympic and international level. Not very keen on that rule myself, but it's allowed in New Jersey. Can he finish it in the second now? This would be a good performance, because Burke is a tough guy. Quality fighter. Just wait now. He's biding his time a bit. He's learning more about the game. He doesn't rush in madly as he did at the start of his career. But it paid off when he did, but if he's going to last in the game, he's got to be a bit cute with it. So how he pulls himself back from a punch there. He knows how to slip punches to the body as well. Louis Burke, in some respects, looks like a cut-down version of the retired heavyweight Jerry Quarry, who fights with his face a bit. It's already marked up. Double up the right hand there, you see Camacho. Watch that now, he can do that well. Swelling already under Burke's left eye. have to work hard in that corner. They use a kind of cold, flat iron called an ice well. Well, the younger Camacho might have torn into Burke, and who knows, paid the penalty. He's willing to bide his time, pick his punches, doing well. And good luck to Burke, he's full of heart too. Certainly Burke not worried about Camacho's fearsome reputation, and he's entitled to it. He took the junior lightweight championship from Bazooka Limon after they dethroned Bobby Chacon. Camacho had 5 wins in the first round, and it looked to me as though he tried to get another one there and then gave it up and started again in the second, and it's going to keep up. Really hand it to Louis Burke, coming off the floor and piling back in. Don't pull the head on, says Larry Hazard. Well, that's considered a good punch in Spanish Harlem. Sharpness of those counter shots. Just to hang on to the rope there too, Burke. I didn't blame him for that. I think I might have jumped out of the ring. Replay then in the second. You can notice the swelling now around Burke's left eye, and he all stays in distance and willing to trade, and there's the punch that did it. Into the 4th round, the referee Larry Hazard in the middle of the ring, just making sure they don't come out too early for work. And Louis Burke really still trying to go on strong after taking the knockdown in the second, with Camacho beautifully picking his punches. But full credit to Burke for really coming to fight, and he's certainly got a big heart. First time I've seen Burke. I've seen Camacho a few times. Good the way he changes direction, that Camacho now, particularly having a southpaw style. He can let them go from either angle and confuse the opposition, but it's Burke piling back in. He's responding now to the corner's advice that get in there and throw a lot of punches, take the play away if you can, but it's an uphill struggle because he's really having a job missing the punches. And the odds players in Atlantic City have obviously made Camacho a heavy favourite. She just can't knock an unbeaten record. Isn't often that the fighter gets a chance to push the Camacho back. The Camacho man not quite living up to that reputation by going back, but not for long, I suspect. There it is, the countering. He'll stand his ground, and he'll meet Burke head on. That's hitting and holding, but he got away with that, Burke. The referee very much on his toes for a heavyweight. He'll finish up a lightweight before this one's over. What a good battle. Oh, the accuracy of those punches. That's championship stuff. Burke doing his best to ignore them, but they're counting. He's going to give... No, he thought the bell had gone. I thought he was going to give the standing count there, but the referee checked with the timekeeper. I don't know whether he obviously did Burke a bit of a favour, but oh dear, that left eye's really swollen now. That's the old line now as far as Burke's concerned. When the going gets tough, that's when the tough get going.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Open that eye. All right. This is your last round. Go out to destroy him or forget about it, okay?
Yeah.
Give me a hug
Okay, now I'm looking at that eye, fellas.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll give him this round, but if it gets any worse, we're going to have to stop this. Let's go.
Stop him. Let's go. Okay. Get up.
This is it, Andy. This is it.
So the words had to be fierce in the corner with Louis Burke. This is the last round you're going to get, both from the doctor and the referee. The trainer, or in this case the coach, Angelo Dundee, had to accept that and gave the final orders. Get out there and either destroy or forget it, he said. But it's a great, for Camacho, an almost composed performance, because he's been wilder than this, and I'm very impressed with this kind of boxing. And poor Burke really looks as though he's ran into a bus. What a game fellow he is. And he knows now that he's got to do it in this 3 minutes. It's the only chance left, and it's looking really a bit pitiful now. Could easily be stopped, and yet Burke keeps piling in, and no doubt Harry Hazard is saying, well, I've got to give this fellow every chance. He's such a brave fellow, but I'm not sure really that he should be now. It's plenty of reason for stopping this fight. Accurate right lead coming in Camacho. Then he throws those combinations of punches and the uppercut. Oof, what a punch that was. The right hand shot. Oh, and the eye really swelling up. Come on, referee, this is the time now. Probably he's going to wait until the doctor gets up, but really for me it's all over at this point. Sometimes you might expect the towel to come in now from Burke's corner, but the referee can ignore that, in fact, and throw it out again. And they should not do it. Otherwise, a spectator might do it one day and cause some confusion. Well, of course, Burke just really can't see properly now, and Camacho can pick him off as he wants. Surprisingly, the referee's going to let this go this round. But having warned them that it's only the last one, he must stop it. A little bit of blood coming from Camacho's nose. But there he is. When he puts those combinations together, they're really dazzling. And I have to tell you, with Britain's lightweight class now, with George Feeney having sadly retired, we don't have anybody approaching this fella's class. Standing count, well, that's done him a favour. It's ticking those seconds away. And I tell you, I'm glad to hear the bell, and I'm sure Louis Burke is. And it's got to be a formality now. They will go through the procedure of the doctor coming up, but looks like Angelo Dundee is already saying, that's it, I think he's had enough now. We've given him the shot he deserved. Stop it, he's saying, quite right. Let's have a look at the replay of the finish there. There's the dazzling speed in slow motion from Camacho. Still looks fast enough, doesn't it? And he really can barely miss this fellow. And then there's the one there, they're just chopping him to pieces. It's a bit cruel at this stage, it really is. Well, that's a nice little touch at the end, and having cleaned him up, Burke, it doesn't look so bad there, and he's looking pretty happy with himself. Yeah, we know who the man is, and I'm certainly not arguing. Hector Camacho.
Well, a timely intervention there by the doctor and the referee.